Okay, let's record this issue. Our HomeLab Raspberry Pi setup, Homestay Smart Homes. Security is not important to me. My important thing is grow some potted vegetables at home. Then one just arrived today. You see, the shallots are basically dead. This lettuce doesn't grow either. The first is because the potted plants are relatively small. It doesn't have enough sunlight because it's indoors. Then I specially bought the growth needle of this plant. But I only bought one. It's an extension cable and a light. There is no special bracket for buying it. This is a stand that I used to film on YouTube. I use this clip, fix it at this height. It's about 30 centimeters to 50 centimeters away from the clock. This pot is chili, this lettuce. This is a 30-watt growth light. Then he can only provide for me. This is a full spectrum shallot. This pot, the other pot, is bigger. He can't take care of it. Let's see what that does. Here's a switch. We can click on that. And you can see this is a white light. I bought red, yellow, and blue. It's 3 colors of light, and it's full spectrum. But I don't know why he's causing this white. Because it is a camera, it is not easy to restore. Let's observe the effect temporarily, because I've been raising it for 2 months. His shallot kept dying, and the lettuce didn't grow. Here I make this lettuce. He is facing the shallot vertically, because I eat this green onion every day. But the lettuce made him fat. That is, whether it works or not. Let him dip a little bit of this light, then this green pepper doesn't last long in winter. So I'll leave it alone for now. This one has this moisture soil detector plugged in, and I'm going to move all of that around. On top of this, shallot. For example, add this soil moisture, add lighting control, add some automatic watering or something. Try to feed this shallot. Then there are relays involved. Soil moisture sensor, temperature sensor, light sensor, and use USB water pump. Solar energy is currently because we have our own yard with solar energy. If there is sun, I don't even need a light bulb to control it here. But in order to avoid future power outages and water outages, or if some natural disaster occurs, I insist on staying at home. WordPress before me. Why is it mandatory to deploy a local home system? Same thing, just in case. This is for better backup and migration. This is for special circumstances. I can have a steady stream of fresh vegetables at home. Don't worry about being drugged outside, or expensive, or something like this, wave after wave. So that's my video for today. I'm going to look at some of that stuff. I'll just sit here. Let me start by saying one more thing. This is the light, and you can see it's obviously very bright. Well, this is still the lower end one I chose. As I said before, he's got 10 watts. He's got 30 watts. They have 50 watts. They have 80 watts. Then the higher the wattage. So the higher the power consumption, but the higher the power this light is, and the more radiation the plant has. Well, if you want this, raise a lot. For example, if there are 3 pots, you can use the LED omnipotent spectrum of that board. Like my light bulb, he usually only targets 1 or 2 of these small pots. For example, 50 watts can take care of 2 pots. But my 30 watts are best. He only targets 1 pot. And farther away, it's closer. So I'll try the effect now. So why did I choose this 30 watts instead of 50 watts or 80 watts? First, if I don't have many plants, I don't quite believe it yet. The effect of this full spectrum LED plant light, yes or no? Is it better than solar energy? So I'm just testing one stage right now. 30 watts will be cheaper. Second, if the higher the power consumption, the more fever he gets. If the fever increases, the greater the risk of fire. The more severe the burn to the plant. I don't want to say that higher power consumption, I myself have not learned or succeeded. Take this plant and it will obviously get sunburned or burned because he has a fever. The second one is due to fever. You see, my room is full of cardboard boxes. Then once the fever gets too high, his light bulb could burn out. It can also cause fires such as poor contact. So from a relatively safe perspective, I chose this one, this 30-watt plant growth light. Wait until you're sure it really works. Then I will choose which 50 watts later, or 80 watts, or the onboard large one. This is a full spectrum LED light to lay this plant. And this fully automated processing. So everything I have is experimental right now. Then this 30-watt one, let me briefly talk about it. That is, if you choose this plant growth in the experimental stage, like me, choosing 30 watts is the safest and most efficient. It meets the basic needs of plant growth without pushing it too hard to grow rapidly, like violent growth. So, and the second is what? I did some online research. For example, there's some plants that just need the light that they need. Let's say 10 hours to 14 hours. Light is fine. You want to have 24 hours in a day. I just need to set up the automation. So for example, every 10 hours, I'll let him rest for an hour, let him dissipate heat less, then replace this lamp with another potted plant. This was on the premise that I had bought one lamp. In the case of, I irradiated 2 potted plants separately for 10 hours each, intermittent, like an hour off every 5 hours. Avoid too much heat. Avoid this hidden danger called fire. So you can reduce the frequency. That means I now have 3 pots per potted plant. Then I want to let him grow. I can make him a potted plant. Yeah, for 8 hours, 3 pots is 24 hours. It can also just say that there are 2 pots that he prefers to grow in sunlight. Those who need sunlight should be exposed to sunlight for 10 hours. The other one, he doesn't like the sun, but it needs a little bit of sunshine. Just shine him for 2 to 3 hours. Anyway, when you only have one 30-watt, when there is not enough energy, you distinguish it for him. Of course, you need a little more handmade. Some operations are more cumbersome when you think you bought this one in the future. This is when a full spectrum LED light comes in. Then you can buy the second 30-watt one, or 2 by 50 watts and 80 watts directly in one step. Give them a large area of illumination. You don't need to switch manually. Of course, look at this socket in the back. I haven't got some smart sockets yet, including relays and the like. I now have a Xiaomi socket. You can set a timer switch. You can also set a countdown. I will slowly design it later. Let's say 10 hours. This timed or fixed time switch, make sure it's the heat dissipation of the light bulb is normal. Its light time is also normal. I can also line up nearby, add some light sensors. No matter how my switch is set, I just look at graphs of my history. What is the intensity of my light? How long is the light? This way, the data is the most accurate. Then combine some growth information on the internet, like vegetables. Green pepper is not suitable for growing in winter. So I don't have to pay too much attention to it, as long as it lives. So like this shallot, it's about a week or 2 weeks. You can promote it when it grows. I'm just going to focus on that. Like this lettuce, he probably grows it too densely. What he lacks is not light. What is lacking is a space. Later, if this lettuce grows, I might buy him a few more of these potted plants. Put it in. This ensures that every plant grows. So let me say it now. Here, I have this Raspberry Pi smart home with PV1 Plus home system installed. Then combine this EIB32 with ESP Home. Then report and record these sensor data and notifications of some messages from MQTT. Then do the trigger of this switch. Fully automatic now in the early stages. I need to observe the importance of his manual. Log data to the back. I'll figure out a way to set it to automatically report data. Data linkage as pump. Link this light time, and then some other conditions are linked together. Be fully automated, including this fire or some warnings about the temperature or something like that will be fully automatic. Well, reduce manual labor as much as possible. Let the plant grow as smoothly as possible. Can meet my basic requirements for this food, or a request for viewing. This is part of my HomeLab plus smart home. although it doesn't make money, but it doesn't necessarily save money, but you can control your own food. It can be used as a hobby.